What Danny saw was a hairless creature that stood 8 foot tall. It had glowing eyes and jagged teeth, and it was biting into the throat of Andy Roberts. Frozen in fear, Danny couldn't scream or run. He stared at the beast as it tore at Andy's flesh. Gunshots rang out through the forest as the other men shot at the creature. The beast dropped Andy's lifeless body to the ground and quickly disappeared into the darkness. The men rushed to Andy's side, but there was nothing they could do. Andy Roberts was dead. As fast as the creature disappeared, it was back again, and it wasn't alone. This time, there were more of them. The 3 men had no choice. They left Andy's body where it was and ran for their lives. The men ran until they physically couldn't run anymore. They tried to listen into the darkness over their heavy breathing. There was no sign of the creatures. The men knew they had to find their way back to the camp, but they had no idea where they were. The only thing they could do was backtrack out of the woods the same way they came in. The men checked their weapons, then as quietly as they could, they started walking. The men made their way back to where Andy's body was, but the body was gone. The only thing that was there was Andy's rifle. They took the rifle and continued walking, eventually making it back to the dirt road. They knew the camp wasn't far away. As they made their way towards the cabin, the men heard branches breaking from behind them. The men started to run, but it was too late. From out of nowhere, 2 of the creatures pounced on Ben Pearson. Ben screamed as the beast ripped into his body. Jim Trafton and Danny Myers fired their weapons into the air to try and scare the 2 beasts away, but the creatures continued to attack Ben. Jim and Danny knew there was nothing more they could do. They both turned and ran to the cabin. They bolted the door and tried to catch their breath. They were both safe for now.